Imagine diving into crystal clear water, expecting coral, maybe a sea turtle, and instead finding a massive stone pyramid rising out of the ocean floor, perfect angles, towering steps, and corridors carved into solid rock. This is the story of the diver who stumbled upon a discovery so strange. It sparked a global debate that still rages today. Was this structure built by an unknown ancient civilization? Is it Japan's Atlantis? Or is it simply nature playing a very convincing trick? Stay with me, because what lies beneath Yonaguni Island might rewrite human history. Our story begins in 1986, off the southern shores of Yonaguni, Japan's westernmost island. This remote place is known for strong currents, hammerhead sharks, and untouched reefs. Local diver and tour operator Kihachiro Aratake was scouting for new dive spots. Nothing unusual, until he descended toward a rocky seabed about 25 meters below the surface. Aratake noticed something that didn't belong: sharp edges, flat terraces, stone walls too straight, too perfect. What he had found looked nothing like natural rock. He had discovered what many now call the underwater pyramid of Yonaguni. At first glance, the Yonaguni monument looks like a massive, submerged temple or fortress. Divers describe it as a giant, stepped pyramid, perfectly flat platforms, 90-degree corners, terraced steps rising like a staircase, and a shape that strongly resembles ancient architectural design. The main structure is enormous, 150 meters long, 40 meters wide, and over 25 meters tall. That's taller than an 8-story building. Some sections look like hallways. Others look like plazas. There's even what appears to be a massive stone stage or altar. And here's the strange part. Natural formations almost never create symmetry, straight lines, and multi-level terraces like these.
When Arataki showed his discovery to researchers, many dismissed it immediately. But then came someone who changed everything. Enter Professor Masaki Kimura, a respected marine geologist and longtime researcher in the region. When Kimura dived down and saw the structure with his own eyes, he wasn't just impressed, he was stunned. His conclusion: this was not natural. Kimura believed this was the remains of a 10,000-year-old city, possibly part of an unknown civilization that lived before the end of the last ice age, if true. That would make it older than the pyramids of Egypt. And suddenly, scientists around the world were paying attention. Let's break down the strongest arguments that the Yonaguni monument was built by humans. 1. The geometry. The monument has clean edges, flat surfaces, and step-like terraces that stack uniformly. These elements strongly resemble ancient stone construction. 2. The staircase. One section features a perfect staircase that rises in even, consistent layers, something nature rarely produces on this scale. 3. Stone carvings. Some divers report markings that look like carvings or symbols, though these are debated. 4. Surrounding structures. Around the monument, Kimura identified what he believes are roads, gateways, walls, and even a stadium-like arena. If these formations are unnatural, they are among the strangest coincidences in geology. But not everyone agrees. Many geologists argue the monument is simply a natural formation shaped by tectonic activity and water erosion. Yonaguni's sandstone tends to break along horizontal and vertical lines, which can produce flat plains, cubic blocks, sharp edges. To skeptics, Yonaguni is impressive, yes, but completely natural. They point out that erosion can produce extraordinary shapes, like Ireland's Giant's Causeway or Arizona's Slot Canyons. Their conclusion: Yonaguni isn't man-made, it just looks like it. But here's the twist. Even if the structure is natural, it may have been modified by human hands. Kimura and several divers believe ancient people could have carved steps or shaped the rock to create ritual structures, just as ancient civilizations have done worldwide. This hybrid theory is the middle ground, not completely natural, not fully artificial, something in between. If humans did modify or build the monument, the entire site must have been above sea level at some point, and the last time that area was dry land, over 10,000 years ago, that places Yonaguni in a time when very little is known about human civilization. Some researchers believe this could indicate the existence of an advanced prehistoric culture, one lost to rising seas after the Ice Age. The possibility alone is mind-blowing. Part of the reason Yonaguni remains mysterious is its environment. The currents around the monument are extremely strong. Visibility can be unpredictable. Mapping the site is difficult, and because the monument is underwater, long-term excavation is nearly impossible. For now, the ocean protects its secrets. Today, Yonaguni is one of the world's most thrilling dive sites. Thousands of divers descend every year to see the monument firsthand, to swim across the stone terraces and imagine what this place once was: a city, a temple, a fortress, or just an extraordinary creation of nature. The truth depends on who you ask, but one thing is certain. Arataka's discovery has become one of the greatest underwater mysteries of our time. So what do you think? Is the Yonaguni monument a natural wonder, or the ruins of a forgotten civilization lost beneath the sea? Drop your theory in the comments, and if you enjoyed this mini documentary, hit like, subscribe, and dive with me into more mysteries of the ancient world.